back in the kitchen now, and I was not kidding about Rick, like with the, he's got the apron on. It looks pretty good on you.
Flour on him.
Exactly. So what have you been doing over there?
I've been softening up the cream cheese.
Oh. Yes, and this is the filling for our Danish. So I'm going to have him add 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. He's going to stir that up really, really good. And then we're going to add an egg yolk, not the egg, the whole egg, just the yolk. And then like 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And while he's doing that, I'm going to tell you about this because, you know, before we rolled out the dough.
Right.
And I decided to pick it up and put it on a parchment-lined baking sheet.
Okay.
So that I don't have to lift it after it's filled.
Okay, so then you can just pick up the parchment paper.
Yes, and I went ahead and cut it, and I used a pizza wheel. And what you do, you start at the top, and you do 1.5-inch wide strips. And it sort of looks like a Christmas tree.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I thought maybe you made that on.
Kind of looks like a Christmas tree, and this is the top, and this is where we're going to put the filling in this area here.
Okay.
So I think we're just about ready.
Look at that. He is pretty good.
Yeah, perfect.
Good enough?
Yeah,
he even knows his teaspoons.
Yeah.
That's a 1/2 teaspoon, Amy.
See? So good. Man, I had no idea.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll take it. Okay.
Next time we're going to book you just for the kitchen.
As long as I get to eat.
Yeah, as long as it gets to eat. That's the cool part. Okay, so then what we're going to do, we're going to put this right in the middle. And you don't need a whole lot, but you want to stick it in there.
And I can see the finished product. I can see a little bit of that filling.
Yes.
So, oh, that looks so good.
Okay.
Is it like an icing? Or like a cream cheese kind of stuffing?
It is. And I may have cut it a little deep because the filling is wanting to seep out a little bit. But you know what? That's all right.
Can you lick the spoon afterwards?
I wouldn't because there's an egg in there.
You sound like my wife. She says the same thing to me. But you know what?
You do it anyway?
If you've got a strong immune system, hey, go for it. You can lick the bowl if you want to.
Well, I might, but I'd probably use the spoon to do that.
Okay. So now what you do is you start at the right-hand corner or left, doesn't matter, it depends on if you're right or left-handed, and you're going to cross the strips. So you're braiding it just like
nice.
this.
It's not as tough as I thought that it would be.
No.
Because you're just putting the pieces back now.
Yeah. Just over and over, over and over. And if you have extra left over, you know, you can cut that extra dough off, but I'm going to leave it in there just because. Just because it's Christmas.
And your dough is a little sweeter too, right?
Yes, this is a sweet
we added
dough.
a little sugar.
This is a sweet dough, and I should have done this like this.
So good.
To end it.
Look at that.
See, and you can do it like this, and then I'm going to move it over.
Oh, you're going to shape it right here.
And you shape it right here. Okay,
Aha!
Turn that around so everybody can see how you do that. See?
And then, Liz, how long are we going to bake that?
We're going to let this rise for about an hour.
Oh.
It has to rise again.
Okay.
And then we're going to brush it with egg white from the leftover egg that we had. And then you're going to bake this at 375 or 350, depends on your oven, how hot it is, for about 25-30 minutes.
All right, and then we're going to talk about icing it and making it into your candy cane colors.
Yes.
Coming up in just a little bit. All right, LizBouchon.com for more.